This week has been a very busy week for both our staff and students. If you want to find out what happened this week, stay tuned. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Reza Rutsari. I'm the Director of Undergraduate Education here at the University of Manchester, and you're watching one of your favorite YouTube channels, Manchester Muller. I'm sure you've done it already, but if you haven't, don't forget to subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button, and if you press the bell button, you get notified whenever new videos are coming out. So this week, we had a very busy week for both our staff and students. I'm going to start with our students and take you over to our DentMAN conference. I'm going to leave you in the hands of Dr. Arya Ratham and also Willow, our student president, to tell you all about what happened on the day.
We looked at some guidance. Midlands and Lancashire Commissioning Support Unit looked at guidance on healthcare availability to asylum seekers. Could they get access? Were they getting access? And it's pretty poor, really. And the other thing is, if you're interested in looking at kind of oral health in refugees, there was a scoping review done in 2016.
Initially started with just one PhD student, and he wasn't even a dental student. He scouted out the areas that was based in northern Uganda, saw that there was a massive need for dental treatment, and then in 2018 that was the first team. So it was three students with a PhD student again, three dental students, and we went and we adjusted all health advice, and then this year it was all of us across so we do like extractions, we do education, we do fluoride varnish this year.
Hi, this is Dr. Arya Ratnam, is the lead for social responsibility. We had a fantastic DentMAN conference today, the autumn conference. Every participant has done extremely well. Especially I need to thank the committee. They have done a fantastic, even with their other tension regarding the interviews. They came out and did a fantastic work, and all the contributors did very well. I need to thank Professor Magesh Nirmalan, the Vice Dean for Social Responsibility, came and gave a fantastic talk, and also our staff members did fantastically, and altogether it's a very successful evening, and we need to go going forward and carry up even further better events in the future. DentMAN is a platform to encourage and our students and staffs who are doing a fantastic work all over the world, locally and internationally, and come back and share the experience with the peers and other people, so to encourage and inspire the future generation, and also it's a reflecting what they have done and also transmitting and transforming the whole audience.
Hi, my name is Willow. I'm the president of the DentMAN Society, and today we've done the DentMAN conference. So it's just been a lot of information about electives and different volunteering opportunities. We had an amazing talk about sustainability and working in Manchester and then all over the world. So we've had talks about Uganda, Boston, Panama, all that kind of stuff. So it's been really, really interesting. We just want to let you all know that we are going to have a Q&A session in January that's going to be talking about how to apply for electives and a bit more information about that. We've got social media, so we've got DentMAN University of Manchester Instagram page, which people should follow. There's lots of information, and we'll put information up about different fundraising things that we can do, different volunteering opportunities, and it'll update people with pictures and tell everyone about our team as well, so the DentMAN Society as a whole. So it's just been a nice evening. We've had lots of chats, we've had some free food, so it's been very good. And I want to thank everyone who did manage to come down, and thank all the speakers as well. So thank you very much.
And while our students were busy in the conference, our staff were super busy on their clinical evidence-based away day. I'm going to leave you with Prof. Worthington and Dr. Wafa Kashpur to tell you all about what happened on the day.
Hello, we're here today to present a clinical away day, and the idea from the research point of view is to present research to the clinicians so that any research that's being undertaken by the school is implemented in their teaching. It's important that all the clinical teachers know the research that's going on so they can think about it and use it as part of the teaching tools. Anyway, this morning we've had a really varied session going on, from looking at some of the NIHR trials that are currently being conducted, to looking at water fluoridation, to looking at how domestic violence is taught in the undergraduate curriculum.
So today, as part of the Clinical Away Day, I gave a presentation which was an update on adhesives and composite materials. In relation to adhesives, I looked at dentin adhesives, and specifically I presented different types of hybrid layer that were created by the different adhesives, and also looked at the interaction of MDP with dentin as part of some of the latest findings. In terms of the composite materials, I looked at bulk fill materials, so highlighted the differences between flowable bulk fills and regular bulk fills, and also illustrated how the different monomers and photoinitiators used in bulk fill play a critical role in their performance as far as depth of cure and shrinkage is concerned. Finally, I highlighted the use of light curing unit and the connection and the link between the correct light curing unit and the type of composite that you're curing.
Hello, my name is Deborah Moore, and I've been presenting this morning at the clinical study day. I was talking about water fluoridation and topical fluoride research that has been conducted at Manchester. So I talked about the evidence base around water fluoridation, particularly the Cochrane Systematic Review from 2015. And then I moved on to the topical fluoride. So we talked about the Cochrane toothpaste reviews, fluoride varnish, fluoride mouthwash. And then I highlighted some of the research that's happening. So there's the catfish study of water fluoridation in children up in Cumbria. And then there's a new study, Lotus study, which I'm going to be involved with, which is looking at the effects of water fluoridation in adults. And that starts in February. And there's also the Reflect trial, which Helen and Martin are involved with, which is looking at high strength fluoride toothpaste, 5,000 parts per million for older adults. So there's lots going on, and so within the next few years we should have a real big contribution to the evidence base around water fluoridation and topical fluorides.
Because one of the subtle changes about the current classification is that we diagnose periodontitis full stop. So it assumes that patients with periodontitis are, as we probably suspected, somewhere on the spectrum. So that if you've got amount of disease, number of people with disease, you've got a relatively small proportion of people with lots and lots and lots and lots of disease, another small proportion of people with no disease whatsoever, and a big bulk of people in the middle with the sort of disease that they deserve with their particles. This is our long list, but here we go. The key for us with periodontitis is the staging and grading of periodontitis, yeah? Based on the patient's severity, possible complexity going forward, and evidence of risk of progression. Now, one of the drivers behind the new classification, which we'll show in a minute, is to be able to predict what's going to happen in the future. But we can't ever really predict what's going to happen in the future with periodontitis. We spend our life looking back over our shoulder and saying, oh yeah, that's happened now, hasn't it? You know, because periodontitis, the clinical signs of periodontitis are historical. Because you have a patient with an 8mm pocket, you don't know that 8mm pocket is progressive. You only know the patient's got an 8mm pocket.
So I spoke today about our Department of Pediatric Dentistry and the involvement that our undergraduate students have. I highlighted how excellent our undergraduate students are here in Manchester, as has been described by our external examiners and has been commented on nationally. And I went through all the different treatments that they've done, from treatment under local anaesthetic to treatment under sedation and treatment under general anaesthetic, including extractions and restorations. And it was amazing to see the quality of work that was done, and it was also amazing to see how many of them have already won prizes, locally and nationally.
Dam that's quite light, what tends to happen, it tends to rip through contacts a lot more, and also making sure that your contacts are nice and clear.
Okay, hi guys, so for those of you who think that when you qualify you'll not be seeing any of these anymore, then you're sadly mistaken. This is Bilal Arshad.
Hi guys.
He teaches undergrads and postgrads on a Wednesday, and the two of us have spent the afternoon with some of the staff, and if we just get Reza to pan along, and hopefully you can see your tutors busily working in the background. So as you probably know, we've got some sectional matrices on clinic, which are a little bit unusual, not everyone's familiar with them. So we're spending the afternoon giving all the tutors some hints and tips and just making sure that we've got the skills that we can pass on so that you guys can do some quality work. And maybe as good as this man here.
Oh, me. Thanks. Cool.
We found today really helpful. We've learned a lot about the research that we do at university.
Yeah, it's been a brilliant day. We've had really good fun. Tried on the sectional matrices, which I've not worked with before.
Yeah, so we did an large MOD cavity, and then used the sectional matrix band then to build up the mesial wall. And then we built up the distal wall, and then we then built up occlusally and shape.
So we're just doing our hands-on rubber dam course here in the Clinical Skills Lab, and it's going really well. We've had a look at isolating a single quadrant using the prof technique, and we've had a look at using the dry dam for anterior teeth, which is very good because we don't need a clamp and we don't need local anaesthetic. And then we've had a look at the double dam technique, which I use a lot under general anaesthetic, and it allows us to treat two quadrants at the same time.
Dr. Barry has just demonstrated how to place double dam, which she uses when she does her comprehensive care list under GA. So I'm just going to practice doing that because it's really impressive and it will speed up the way that I work.
So we had a very good day today, staff away day. So we had the half morning research update. Then we arranged the other half morning on academic updates in adhesive dentistry and the new dental classifications. The whole afternoon workshops on restorative workshops and pediatric workshops, and everyone enjoyed the day. So the next away day will be in July when the student has started their summer break. Please, if you are interested in any topic, just send that to myself or Reza or Prof Helen Worthington.
It's almost Christmas and everybody's feeling super generous. It's no exception for Prof Glennie, your head of a school, as well as Dr. O'Connor, lead for Year 5, who have invited all the BDS Year 5 students for pizza and drink tomorrow evening. So if you're in BDS Year 5, don't forget to come and join us at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We will all gather together in Lecture Theatre A for a quick 5-10 minute chat, and then you can enjoy the food and drinks. So before I go, I'm going to leave you with Dr. O'Connor for a quick joke.
A student was ill and went to occupational health, saw a doctor, and the doctor says, "Oh yes, I can sort this out for you, you need a minor operation and a bit of physiotherapy." So the student says, "How long will it take?" He says, "Oh, only about a week." And she says, "Will I be able to do a root treatment when I come back on clinic?" He goes, "Of course you will." She goes, "Great, I've never been able to do those."
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. You had another week of Manchester Molar. I have been Reza Rutsari. You have been amazing. I will see you all next week.